With the new year fast approaching and only a few days away, I thought I'd go over some of the things that we did last year that we really enjoyed, as well as some of the maintenance we performed, and also go over some of the plans that we've got for this coming year. After a long, cold, and wet winter, we finally spent a couple of nights on board off the coast of Cypress Island. We just put our first bow line on. Now we'll do the second one, because when you get into a channel like this where you've got a super strong wind and current, you don't want to take a chance with just a single line.
That big puffy cloud.
As it turns out, Sherry and I both really enjoy the peace and the quiet of this anchorage off Cyprus. It's the first time we've had blue skies and any kind of warmth in the air in almost 10 months now. It's so cool. This is our new light. I'm beginning to see that the theme, if there is one, of our favorite places are simply places that are quiet and calm and peaceful, kind of away from the hustle and bustle of the world. Tide's dropping. People are taking off. We're taking off shortly. Oh my God, it's beautiful out. It is so beautiful. Oh gosh, I don't know. I could come back here for a long time. Our next trip took us up to Echo Bay on Susha Island for a few days. So we just attempted to use the buoy catcher, which is this thing right here. Tried to use that on these rings on a mooring line, mooring cable they call it. But the rings are just about a 1/4 inch too big around, so we were unable to actually grab it. We are looking just to not worry about anything this week. There were no buoys left. I mean, every single buoy has been taken, which is not unusual. This is the jewel of the San Juan Islands. The whole island is a state park, and they get tens of thousands of visitors every month up here in the summer months. Anyway, we're just kind of kicking back, enjoying life. Rainier in the distance, the Cascades. These beaches just go on forever. You can kind of see why they call Susha the jewel of the San Juan Islands. Here we have our native madrona, also known as arbutus. Red bark that peels.
These plants smell so sweet.
Oh yeah.
You smell it?
Interestingly, it looks just like a roadie that's gone too leggy.
Now film me breaking this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They're crisp.
They go up into the distance.
And film this. When I was a kid, I used to do this on the one in our yard.
Yeah,
you can
it's
peel
like peeling
this.
a sunburn. Another trip we really enjoyed took us to Blind Bay on Shaw Island.
I think this is Lady Washington, right?
It is Lady Washington. Out of Grays Harbor.
I'll give you a half a minute or so of silence so you can really experience what it's like to be in Blind Bay. The solitude, the peace and quiet. Here it comes. What a difference a day makes. So yesterday at about this time we were sailing through here close hauled, about 20 knots of wind on the nose, and as you can see today there is no wind. That's the Lopez Island ferry right there. Yeah, we're just sailing back, heading back to Cap Sandy Marina, crossing Rosario. Nice light wind. Another few days of sunshine found us off Pelican Beach on Cypress Island. Sherry took the boat up to the buoy while I worked the buoy catcher. This seems to work really well for us. Okay, put it in neutral.
Neutral?
Yeah.
It's in.
Okay. You may want to put it in reverse. All right. Hey, Cher.
Yeah.
You'll have to come up and enjoy the ambiance.
Oh my gosh, it's all so cool. So cool.
Oh, loud motorboats in the distance. Anyway, isn't that something?
Look at this. Out here in the nighttime.
Yeah, I'm up for that.
Maybe they'd want to come to Pelican.
That's a perfect idea.
Isn't it? It's
Yeah,
not
it's If we think this is cool, just wait till we make toast. Oh, this is awesome. I just wanted to set it up because it's such a wide angle. I didn't want the wire to be in the way. So look at how easy this is. You lift this up like this, keeping you out of the water. Just like that. And this comes like this. Everything stays dry. Isn't this awesome? And you'll notice we're not floating away right now either. Now I need to go back here. I'm going to put it in gear. And we're heading off. I have to go up and grab the sending pole now.
Oh, okay.
We even headed out for a day on the water in October. As part of our maintenance this year, we refinished our hatch boards and also replaced our batteries. How we get the job done, right here. Now these have been sanded. I sanded with 220 to start with, pull everything off. Then I went to I started with an 80 grit. And after the 80 grit, I went down to a 220. Anything out here? Cool. I think that's about it. And I think we can do the same thing here. It's nice to redo the hatch boards, every 7 or 8 years, whether they need it or not. "20 and a half inches exactly. So 20 and a half inches. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Before we could install the new batteries, we had to actually build some battery boxes so that we could move from a 4D to a smaller 6-volt battery. So what we've got here is 2 layers on the outside of glass and epoxy. And that extends these. And once that's done, we'll give probably a quick single layer on the inside. It's in there, maybe. I was going to say no praise before it's time, but hey. All right.
We should have a beer. We can't. Well, we can't because we have no power to chill our beers down.
That's bad.
Oh, we are out of luck. So I'm waiting to see if any smoke comes off the batteries.
You ready?
I'm ready. goodness, it worked.
Our sailing plans for 2025 are open-ended, but there are definitely a few places we want to hit. And as soon as the weather improves in the spring, we're going to begin with really one of the only maintenance items that I can think of, and that's to paint the bilge. One of the first trips that Sherry and I would like to make this summer would be to Victoria. We have not been to Victoria since before COVID, and it's one of our favorite spots, especially Beacon Hill Park. We'd also like to head north this summer, possibly going as far as Desolation Sound, but we'd start with Bedwell Harbor and maybe heading up to Ganges from there. We used to enjoy walking around town and going to the market. From Ganges, it would be nice to head north, maybe stopping for a moment at Wallis Island, maybe overnight, and then from there heading up to Newcastle Island off of Nanaimo. Newcastle Island is another place we haven't been in years. If we have a good weather window, we might continue north all the way up to Squirrel Cove in Desolation Sound. There are many, many places up there we have not been in many years. Can't wait to head back there and check it out. One of my favorite things, of course, about Desolation is the water temperature, which keeps it warm. They say we make plans and God laughs. Basically, whether we hit the San Juans, the Canadian Gulf Islands, head up into the Sunshine Coast and Desolation, or maybe go to South Sound, Puget Sound, we're going to have fun.